Hello, and welcome back for another MagBoy 2000 LEGO review. Today, we are going to review all of the Series 1 Microfighters from Star Wars. It's sets 75033, 75032, 31, 30, 29, and 28. All of these sets have between 90 and 100 pieces. All of them come with one minifigure and one vehicle. And you can see displayed before you, there are 6 in this series. Let's take a look at each individual item, starting on the left. This is 75033 Star Destroyer. And this is a good replica to the large version for being such a small microfighter. I like the detail. It comes with your Star Destroyer pilot / individual who has a handgun. I'll take him out of the Star Destroyer so we can get a better look at him. There we are. He comes with a hat. You could see a little bit of face printing with what would look like a headset, some torso printing, and he even has printing on the pants and one weapon. If we take his hat off and turn him around, you can see that there's no back face, but he does have flesh-colored skin and a little bit of printing on the back of the torso. Now, as far as features with this particular microfighter, it doesn't have very much activity on the device, on the plane itself, except there are a couple flick missiles that are attached to it. And if you're not familiar with what flick missiles are, you just take your finger and you flick the back of it and it will shoot off, and you could aim it at an enemy and have some fun with it. They're not spring-loaded. Some Star Wars sets come with spring-loaded missiles, so they won't fly very far or very hard, but kids, you still want to make sure that you don't shoot this towards anybody's face. Safety first, and make sure that you are nice to your friends. So that is the Star Destroyer. Next, let's take a look at set 75032. This is the X-Wing Fighter. Comes with 97 pieces, one pilot, and these wings do close up, so there is some movement in this set. Take a look from the back. You have your 4 engines, and this is just an R2-D2 cap. It's not an actual droid. Let me take the pilot out. Oh, well, his hat came off. As you can see, this is just a single piece, so it's not an actual droid. Only one micro figure comes with this set. Again, these do change on this side, so you can have the wings open or closed. Now let's look at the pilot. Alright. Now, he does have a lot of detail in his minifigure outfit. I like the detail that they used here. Very, very good. Printing on the torso, printing on the pants, lots of printing on the helmet, and very detailed printing on the face. And if we take the helmet off, he does have flesh-colored skin, and he does have an alternate face on the back, along with some back printing. So this is a very, very cool micro figure. Your X-Wing pilot. Alright, we'll put him back in the cockpit of the plane so he can go fly around and patrol against the enemy. Speaking of the enemy, let's take a look at the next one, which is set 75031 TIE Interceptor. This one contains 92 pieces, and this has some movement as well. These move out, or straighten out, if you will, and then this rotates in the front, and you do have 2 flick missiles on the bottom. Again, watch you don't point that towards anyone's face because we want to play safe first. Not too much detail from the backside. this is where you would flick out the missiles. I like it. Got some pretty good detail. Let's take a look at the Interceptor pilot. Ooh, big Lego came out. Okay. So as you can see here, he does have some printing on his helmet. There are printing on the torso and on the legs. If I remove his helmet, you can see his face. It's a standard face that they use in a lot of Star Wars sets. Flesh-colored skin. We'll turn him around. No back face. There's printing on the back of his torso. So, pretty good minifigure. The helmet just slides right on top. And this is the piece that came out with him, so let's see if we can just set him inside for now. There we go. Now let's take a look at the next set, which is set 75030, Millennium Falcon. And this is a pretty good replica for the Millennium Falcon. The radar dish on top does rotate down and up, but it does not go around in a circle. There are 2 flick missiles on the top, which are kind of hard to get at. You can't really flick like this. You just kind of have to push them, and that's how they would work. They just fly right out. One minifigure, Han Solo. And again, I will demonstrate for you how these flick missiles work. You just push them right out at you. So, let's take a look at Han Solo. With his brown hair parted to the side, flesh-colored face, a little bit of printing, nice shirt. Obviously, this is the outfit that he wore in the original series, which would be episode 4, 5 through 6. A little bit of printing on the pants to show his belt tied around the leg. If we flip him over, I'll take the hair off. You can see that there is a happy back face and a little bit of printing on the back of his torso. I like this Han Solo figure. I think they did a good job resembling his outfit to detail. In fact, I like it very much. So that is the Millennium Falcon. Let's look at the AAT, which is set 75029. This has 95 pieces. And there is one droid. This turret on top does spin a full 360 degrees. And here are your flick missiles on the side. Good replica of the full version. All of these models, they're not too difficult to build. But let's move the turret out of the way and take a look at our droid. And this is a standard droid. He comes with different types of arms. You have the arm on the left side, which has the hand to hold the weapon. You have the arm on the right side, which has the reverse hand. Now you do get extra arms in the set, so you can have both arms straight or both arms angled. The head just moves back and forth. The body moves back and forth. So there's not too much printing and detail. This one has special blue printing on the torso. And there is a single stud on the back. This set did not come with anything, but some sets with droids come with backpack attachments. So if you had extra pieces, you could attach one to this droid if you so wish. But he wouldn't fit in the cockpit of the AAT very good if you did that. So everybody has their own playability that they can do. And he just sits nicely right in the cockpit. Okay, and for the last Microfighter. This is set 75028, the Clone Turbo Tank. There's 96 pieces in this, and it's not too bad. I mean, it does have pretty good movement. These aren't traditional wheels, but they do all spin fairly easily, so it goes well on a flat surface or on carpet. You have your blue flick missiles, one on each side. You have your antenna on top. There isn't too much activity that you can do with the vehicle on this one. There isn't any movement. I like the use of the binoculars as front weapons. They're just angled down. I mean, you could change the angle if you wanted to. So let's take a look at the Clone Trooper. Alright. Traditional Clone Trooper. I like the painting on his helmet. There's print on his torso and his pants. Take the helmet off so you could see the angry face. I'll turn him around. There is no back face, flesh-colored skin, and there is printing on the backside of his torso. So, good minifigure. In fact, most of the clones, the only difference would be the printing on the outfit and maybe the helmet, but I've seen a lot of the clones in the different sets have a very similar face. Some are double-sided, some are single-sided, but that is our review of all 6 Microfighters from Series 1, the Star Wars set. I hope you enjoyed the review. Please leave some comments, like, and subscribe for more LEGO video reviews. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.